Okay, this video is a very brief overview of infinitives and how to use them in English. An infinitive is to plus the base form of a verb like you find in the dictionary. Put to in front of it. To go, to eat, to run, to walk. These are infinitives, and they are used in a few different ways in the structure of an English sentence. The first and the most common way that you will use them is with verbs as the direct object of a verb. The direct object, that means it comes after the verb. You know some verbs like this: want, need, I need to go. You can't say I need go. You can't say I need going. You need to use an infinitive. Need to use. See? Just like that. The verb plan is one of these verbs. You need to use an infinitive after the verb plan. I'm planning to memorize these verbs. Now, how do you know if plan takes an infinitive or not? Well, this is what you need to do. You need to memorize them. There really isn't another way. It doesn't follow a certain meaning. It is a list of specific verbs in English that take an infinitive after them. You can find this list online. You can find it in most grammar books. So this is something important to do. Another way that you use infinitives in English is with adjectives. Happy to do something, difficult to do something. Especially when you are using this structure right here. It plus the be verb is, was, plus an adjective, plus an infinitive. It is wonderful to see you. Here's another example. It's important, so the it, the be verb, the adjective, and then the infinitive. It's important to learn these structures. Very common structure in English. When you're learning a language, you don't just learn the vocabulary, you also learn how to express the ideas, right? So you want to learn this, you don't say something like, important is learning this. You want to use this structure. It is important to learn, to memorize, to study. Another way that we use infinitives is with certain nouns. For example, the noun time. With time, you often use an infinitive. Do you have time to help me? These are another thing you just need to memorize. Find a list that tells you which nouns in English usually go together with infinitives. You can also find lists of the adjectives that go together with infinitives. Finally, you want to use infinitives to express the purpose. Why are you doing something? What is the objective? What is the goal? To express that idea, you use an infinitive. A common mistake of English learners is using for, and we don't generally use for in this way. So you don't say, I'm watching these videos for learning English. You say, I'm watching these videos to learn more about English grammar. So remember to use the infinitive form when you are expressing your purpose of why you are doing something.